Welcome back to this channel. I know it's been a while, but then let's see what the market has for us next week. Okay, taking a lot of time. Let's see, settings. Okay, good. Appearance in watermark. Yeah. Okay, so this is a DXY. First of all, I'd want to mark my support and resistance lines, which I've already done. So let's just look at it. So I've marked all the potential places where I believe market can retest and all that. So going to the 1 month, we're able to see that this was the support that got broken, and this is the next support. And the reason why I'm choosing this is because looking at the far end, you can see price retested that place once and twice. So this is coming to be the third time. So we're looking for more bullish momentum more than sells, right? So let's go back to a week so we see what's happening. A week also looks very, very bullish. A day 2 looks very bullish. Let me just do this. Very bullish. But then let's just look at this candle. You all know what that is. More of a returning candle. So let's just turn this back on. So let's go back to 4-hour candle so we see what's happening. Okay, so this is 4-hour candle. Before on Friday, markets just opened from here. Did not leave any wick for the top and just run to the downside. So heading towards an hour, we're looking for reversal candles. So since this was giving us a reversal on the 1 day, I believe it is possible that price is able to return to this side. This is the recent low before the high move, right? So more of point of interest or order block, right? And the reason why I drew this is because, first of all, let's just put this into a trend, right? So let's just say this is a trend. Okay, good. Okay, let me just close it this way. Okay, this also makes sense. So this is a trend, right? So from here, I'm expecting price to break it a bit. When the price breaks this, it confirms that it's going to be very bearish till this end, right? But there will be manipulation where price will break this trend. People will be looking for a retest from here to the downside, but then will have to go take liquidity, which will break to the upside. And when it breaks from here, people will start buying, and then it's a sell-off. But with this, I'm having a sure. It's very possible that markets can return from there straight to the downside. So let's just see a break of trend line here. So let's see. Okay, let's just bring this somewhere here. Okay, good. So with this momentum, obviously people will be looking for more sells. After breaks this, people will be looking for sells, a retest, and more sells. I'm also looking for sells, but till my confirmation is confirmed, I wouldn't be entering here. So that is for DXY. So DXY is bearish. So let me just write it here. Bearish momentum. Yeah. So let's see bearish momentum. Let's put somewhere here, right? Okay. So now let's look for something else. Let's go to the next currency, which will be GBP USD. Okay, with GBP USD, personally, I'm looking for it to be bullish since the XY will be bearish, right? So first of all, let's look at 1 day. 1 day already shows it to be very bullish in the sense that this is an engulfing candle, a bullish engulfing candle that covered all this candle to the upside. The next candle I open from the down, left a sweet rejection candle, a rejection from the downside to the top, making it more confirmed that price will be a little bit bullish than bearish, right? Heading towards to 4 hour. Let's look at this, right? Okay, so first of all, this would be my point of interest because that's the move that created the low. So let me just give this here. So that was the move that came to from here. It created a low, right? And from here also created this low. So price now broke this low. So it created a lower high. So now this is the higher low. So I'm expecting price to come and create a lower high from here, probably retest and break this zone to the upside. But definitely I'll be looking for sells from here. Something like this. I'll be looking for shorts, but it's very temporal. The shorts from here will be very, very temporal. Till I see a candle breaking this zone. After I break this zone, I'll be looking for more to somewhere 50%. Yeah. So that's 1:3. So let me see 1:3.0. Yeah, something like this. Right. So this is what I'm expecting on Monday. Right. So that's for GBP USD. I'm looking for it to be bullish. So let me just write it somewhere. Bullish bias. Bullish bias. Okay, wonderful. Although it is very bullish as of now, but overall trend is still bearish from 1 week. So I'm looking for more sells than buys for now. Right. So when a confirmation comes, I just enter into it. As of now, I'll be looking for buys. So let's assume so let me just watch to 1 hour and see what's happening. Okay, wait, 1 hour I couldn't see anything, but then from here I can see something here. So this is where market was supposed to return at. Market was supposed to return from here to the downside to go and create a lower low, but then market refused to do that, breaking the zone. So now we'll be looking for more bearish moment from here. I haven't configured my Fibonacci. Like I'll use 50% of this red candle to determine where it's supposed to retest that. So let's say roughly somewhere around this side. So from here I can look for more buys from somewhere here, right? Stop loss will be beneath the wick. That will be 22 pips towards where I was talking about, which would be 100 pips, right? So we are looking for 1:4.55, which is a very good risk to reward, right? So let's just see. So yeah, we've already written bullish bias already. So that is for GBP USD, and GBP USD being buys, meaning USD will also be buys. So with that, I wouldn't have to do analysis for that, right? And it's already confirmed from here. So how we are going to enter this, let's see. Let's go to an hour time frame so we see what's happening. But we could see the rejection from 1 day, right? Let's see 1 day. You see the clear rejection from here. So already proving that price a little bit bullish. Okay, looking at 1 hour, we can see that this was supposed to be a point of interest. This is where price was supposed to return from. But then prices, you can see price is really trying to break this zone. I'm just hoping price wouldn't just break this zone and just move to downside. Right. So let's just click this. I'm looking for let's just clear this. I'm looking for more buys if price clears the zone. So something of this sort. Okay, with market opening, market wouldn't just go straight for you to get your profit just like that. So I'm expecting market to open bullish, break the zone, and then return a little bit, and look for buys probably to this next support zone. Anything can happen, but I'm looking for more bearish momentum than more bullish than buys as of now. So let's just put it somewhere here. Bullish buyers, yeah. Okay, so with UUSD, we are considering bullish movements, GBP bullish movements, DXY bearish, and let's look at AUD which will also be bullish because they all run the same thing. So the thing about with this, let's just not go to higher time frame. Let's just look at this. All right. So let's just use market structure. From here, market went up, although it was in the bearish momentum, so we can consider that. Created a low, went for a high, created a low, went for a high, created a low, went for a high, considering this, created a low, went for a high, created a low, went for a high, created a low, was supposed to retest from here to the down, but then this week broke above this candle, making it a break of structure. So with this was so something like this, a high, this a low, so we're looking for more highs to break all the take out the liquidity out of here before looking for more sells. So let's just consider this to be our point of interest, right? So something like this, and from there we're looking for sells. So something like this, we'll consider this to be our point of interest, right? So from here we would like to buy, and this is all my personal decision, not financial advice. You trade at your own risk, so something like this, and always consider risk to reward very carefully. And we will really look for confirmation before we enter into this. We can consider more down because it's to break the zone in case it should come there. Yeah, so that is for AUD USD. NZD USD also has the same thing. I really love to trade pairs of the same kind because if they match, meaning most of them I'm right, but if they don't match, means I'm wrong. And you can never be always right. So this is a chopping market, so I'll wait for a breakout before entering into this, right? Personally, most people probably might just enter as price breaks the zone, but I wouldn't. I'll enter as price breaks this zone. So I'll wait for candle to come close above here, wait for a retest before I start buying to the upside. So I wasn't considering buys on this yet, so let's just let me just put it somewhere here, right? So I'm able to see, wait for a breakout first. Okay, so that's for NZD USD. Let's see GBP JPY. Okay, with GBP JPY, let's go to it's supposed to be a day. Okay, so this is a day. We could also see rejection from here, bullish candle, and a rejection. So it's more like let's see what's happening at 1 week. 1 week shows that GBP JPY is supposed to be very bullish. So let's consider buys than sells. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. But you can also leave comments on whether you think I'm right or wrong. You're all learning here, so let's just make the most out of this. Right. Okay. So what I'm looking at is market structure in the sense that this market created a low from here. This broke this nearest support, nearest uh, supply zone. Right. Came for a retest and now heading up. So I'll be continuing this to be my POI, my point of interest for now. Look for a retest and long it towards the next support zone, right? So let's just see. So let's see. So this is the oldest supply zone at the top there, right? I'm waiting for it to be broken. So with GBPJ4, I'm looking for it to come leave a week from down there. Let's go to 30 minutes and see what's happening. Okay, reason why I'm looking for buys and sells is markets was supposed to retest from this zone, right? It's supposed to retest from this zone because that was the sweets order block or supply zone, right? So markets were supposed to retested. People entered into shorts. I'm pretty sure most of them entered into shorts from here. The market came here to pick up all the liquidity from here. So from there, people are started buying. So market is supposed to retrace a little bit to this zone or probably this zone before it pushes up. So let's just mark this zone, which I'm sure it wouldn't come to this zone. So let's consider this zone, right? So with this zone also, I'm expecting market to do this, right? When market opens, probably come a little bit down, wick somewhere here, where it takes out all the stop loss from here before it pushes to the upside, right? So let's just put consider buys only for now. Okay, good. So we'll pick this, put it somewhere here, right? So that is what I'm expecting on GBP, JPY. So longs somewhere here. Stop loss. Let's see. Yeah, 42, a little bit above, a little bit below the wick from here. Considering it up to, let's see what I was talking about. Let's see. Okay, so from here we're looking for 175 pips. That is 1:4 risk to reward. It makes perfect sense. But when market is able to break somewhere this zone, look for a retest for more sales, and I'll update you when that happens. So it's NZDJPY, the same situation happens with NZDJPY. Consider this to be the next demand zone. So from here, we consider buys. Yeah, let's stop loss be where it is, 35, 37 pips. Looking for the nearest support zone, right? So that is for NZDJPY. Very quick, because price was able to break these zones, right? So let's say equal tops, price brackets, retest, and more up, right? That's for NZDJPY. USD card, very, very bearish because DXY is bearish. I took this trade personally and it's in very good profits, already closed profits already before market closed. So that is, I'm looking for a retracement probably somewhere here and more shots to my nearest resistance zone or support zone, right? So that is for USD card, very, very simple. If you want to trade this, I think go to, let's just wait for market to open before you consider looking for buys on this trade USD card. Oh, I mean sales. Yeah. So that is for USD card. Let's see. Card JPY bullish. Yes. So this also are considering sales from somewhere around this side, which is likely for it to be broken. So from here, we look for shorts. Personal decisions, please be careful on how you trade. Right, okay. So that is what I'm looking for, right? That is for, and how to trade this, how to trade the buys. Okay, good. Let's see. Buys, let's consider this red zone. Since that's the latest zone for latest zone that pushes it to the upside, right? Keeps the liquidity from here or so buys. When market comes around this side, let's just put it so to be safe. Considering it to the top side. Right, so 1:2, 1:3, 1:2.97, no, so 1:3, yeah. I think that can work. That is for CAD JPY. AUD JPY also buys. Everything is the same. The correlation is very, very different. Very safe. So as I'm considering buys from here, you already know why I'm doing that. The next support zone. Let's see where is it. Okay, I haven't done any, so let's just consider this. Makes sense, 70 pips. Okay, so let's see. CAD CHF. Okay, this is also a very good trade. I'm still in this trade. So let's just see what happens. So you know it's already very bullish. So I'm expecting the price to come a little bit more up. So you can enter into this trade. It's very, very good. So that's it for today. So like this video and share with your friends and loved ones. Have a nice one.